All right, there you go. So it's the first time for a bath for these two. And I know they're super excited about this. I know I am. Stay in there. I might should have done it separately. You're not getting out. Shirley! 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 Oh, she'll go right to the bed. Stay in there, Huck. Shirley, come here. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Huck! Get back in. No, get back in that tub. Huck, come here. Come here, boy. Shirley! Okay. I'm all wet. The floor's wet. Get in there. Get in that bathtub, guys. Come on. Oh, my goodness. The floor is soaked. Oh, my gosh. Shirley and Huck. Guys. This is a disaster. Come on, babies. Come on, littles. Come on, littles. Let's go. Come on, babies. Hi, babies. Hi, little one. Hey, that's a loaded rifle. Lord. Oh, Lord. Come on, y'all get to work. Y'all need to get to work. You can eat that later. Could you go for the green stuff, please? Oh, Lord. Shirley Bird, why can't they all be as sweet as you? Guys, we're going to talk today about these two right here. Brady and Lenny. And I'm going to tell you right now that what I'm going to say may not... Brady, that's just great. What I'm going to talk about today is not going to make a lot of people happy. But... we have to talk about who is going to wear the bell now that our beloved Mr. Huck is no longer with us. Who will wear the bell? Look at this. This is what I need to pay attention to. Do y'all see how they look? Being very cautious. Smelling in the wind. So just so you know, I am with them, and I do have my rifle, and I will not leave them alone. I will go with them all the way down to the river, and wherever they want to graze or forage, I will be with them every step of the way, and I will stay as long as I need to until they have their bellies full. All right? So with that, I give you my word. You have my word. Lester is not in that big of a hurry to where I have to rush out of here. But I am going to walk with the goats, and I'm going to talk to you all today. And in that discussion, we're going to talk, y'all. We're going to talk about, out of all of our babies here at Longhorn Lesters, who will now wear the bell. And I'm scared. I'm scared to talk to y'all about this because I don't want y'all to be mean to me. I don't want you to be mad. Really? And that's... Well, that eliminates you, Mr. Chip, from ever wearing a bell. I'm kidding. Friends, today we do have to talk about something very important in the goat world. And that is who wears the bell. Because, believe it or not, it's not the goats who decide that. Now, maybe in nature they might, based on their fighting abilities, or I don't know exactly how they would do it in nature. There's going to always have to be an alpha who will be the leader and the decision maker when it comes to their well-being and safety. And we saw how by naming Mr. Huck that leader, it did something amazing for his confidence. And so now that they're without a leader, an official leader, it's going to be our job to decide who's going to wear the next collar and bell. And I'm going to talk about two goats because we've narrowed it down to two goats. And when I say we, it's a collective decision of those who live here, Jamie and myself, along with those who know these babies best, those who will, who will be a part of I'm a Survivor and Longhorn Lesters, being Lex and L.E. And it's going to be between Brady and Lenny. Y'all want to walk on down? I'll walk with you. Come on. It's going to be between Brady and Lenny. I promise I'll keep you safe. You can come on down. I'm here. I promise I'll watch you. I'm not gonna walk away. I'm not gonna sneak home. I'll stay the whole time. Come on, babies. Come on, trust Daddy. So, while we're talking about and watching the goats make their way down, I want to talk to you about the two goats who we have narrowed down to becoming the future leader of Longhorn Lesters. It's going to come down to either Brady or Lenny. Now, that decision was made by just us knowing the goats, first of all, by us being around the goats for as much as we are. It was made by those who are in the need to make those decisions, which would be me and Jamie, obviously, and then Ellie and Lex. It was a comical discussion. It was comical. And I am not going to tell you who said what because I don't want you to hold that against them. But when we are comparing both Brady and Lenny, let me start off with Brady first. Now, I think that we've included Brady in enough videos to where you guys, that I often refer to him as our big galoot of goats. And he is. He's big. That's him right there. He's big, and he's kind of clumsy. Now, he's strong, and I do believe he's fairly fearless, which are great qualities of a leader. But now, what I'm going to say is going to really make some people mad, but I'm just going to say it. Brady is a whole lot like, let's just say, Donald Trump as a goat. Brady is a whole lot like our former president, Donald Trump. He may have done some really neat things, and he may have overcome some obstacles, and he may have had to fight harder than any president in history with some of the obstacles he's had to overcome. But so that is up for debate and argument, and there's no way that we're ever going to decide that on this page. We're not a political page. But there's one thing I think we all can agree on with President Trump, is that he's probably not the most eloquent of leaders. Bold and brash, and just maybe kind of just not the most eloquent of leaders. And I do believe that Brady is very similar. If we like to humanize our babies, and we do a lot, he's just kind of the Donald Trump of goats. He's our biggest goat. He's probably our strongest goat. But he is just kind of our big galoot of goats. Now, listen, let's be fair. Everyone out there who wants to argue and fight right now is going to say, there's no way that I would ever support a Donald Trump goat. Guys, listen to what you're saying. You're going to be mad at me because I'm comparing a goat to Donald Trump as far as his his inability to be a great communicator and sort of divisive in the way he says and does things. But at the same time, for all of y'all who are mad at me, God, we would never put old nanny goat as the leader either. Or old mama goat could not be a leader either because of her inability to lead based on her fragility. So I think that you know that I'm not trying to compare Donald Trump to Joe Biden. This is not a political thing. It's just kind of a funny thing. It's funny to me. And I told y'all, I'm not a religious person and I'm not a political person. But come on, you don't name old nanny goat or old mama goat or any goat who's well past its prime, and it's when it has an inability to lead as your leader. Not when it comes to the health and the safety and the well-being of your, in this case, the herd. And in our case, an entire country, the greatest country on this planet. So if you want to be upset, now I've upset both of you parties. Now I've just upset both of the parties. Because I said it the way I see it, okay? And I don't regret it. You can be mad if you want to be mad, but I don't care. Lenny is the son of Ringo. That's right. Ringo's blood runs through and through him. He was born by Shirley Bird. He was a bottle-fed baby. Shirley Bird had developed quite the case of mastitis. And so we were advised to take him off, let her dry up. And we bottle-fed Lenny. So he's as gentle as they come. He's a strong goat. He's a big goat. He's quiet. You don't see Lenny in a whole lot. You don't see Lenny in a whole lot of videos because he is a quiet personality. He's colorful. He's a good-looking goat to look at. He's in great health. He's young. He's vibrant. He's flashy. And I am not going to put a name beside that because I don't need even more political haters coming at me. But friends, when you break it all down, I do think that Lenny will be the goat who will wear the bell. Lenny will be the goat who will wear the bell. Now, when we talk about bell, I'm not going to use the same collar and the same bell that our Mr. Huck wore. I'm going to save that for Mr. Huck, and we're going to do something special with it. But I will go to Tractor Supply, and I will pick up a collar and a bell. And at some point, we will name Lenny as our new leader. At that point, the goats will begin to respect the bell, and they will do what Lenny says to do. You'll have a little bit of backlash from Chip and from Brady. They would be the other two males who naturally would want to have that position and hold that position. But when all is said and done, you have to think about the betterment of the entire herd. And even though I love them both, I do, because I love them both. One of them is the big galoot. He's the moo of our goat. And no, even though moo, let's just talk about moo. Even though moo is big and strong, and you can't move that big sucker. He's probably not the best of leaders. So I will say right now that the bell will go to Lenny. It's a windy day, and I'm not real sure if you're able to hear. The goats are still a little skittish. It's going to take time, my friends. It's going to take time to get them to come down here with me, even with me, and forage and eat the way they need to. But I don't think that we're at a point where I need to take materials up to them. That was one thing that was suggested and we talked about a little bit, but I don't think we're at the point now where I need to have a fear of bringing them down to the woods. This is a goat's paradise, but because of that, we also know there's more than likely a den of coyotes somewhere nearby enough to know that this is a place that they can smell the goats. And so just as the goats are cautious, so am I. But it's not going to hurt me to come down with them twice a day and allow them to fill their bellies. Hey, please don't have your feelings hurt. You're mad at me now? I do love you. I do. Okay? Brady was also a bottle baby. He was a rescue. I know, he was a rescue. I feel like his feelings are hurt. He won't even look at me. He won't even look at me. Look, he can't even look at me. I hope to have your blessings on that. And I would rather you not make it political. That would be so foolish to make a political debate in the comments of a farm channel. Seriously. If you want to have a debate, there are tons of channels that love and they thrive on people fighting back and forth in the comments. But people love an audience. And so if you end up finding yourself caught up in a discussion back and forth that's political, well, I'm going to tell you something that can save you a lot of time. No one has ever won an argument in the comment section of a video. No one has ever changed their mind based on the comments section in a video. No one has ever changed their religious or their political beliefs based on comments. Don't get upset with everybody now, okay? If you want to be mad at me. Sir? Hey, I'm still laughing inside about my remarks, okay? I am. I'm still laughing inside. And I will say this. I'm not Democrat and I'm not Republican, okay? I vote for who I feel like is the better man or woman. Shirley is very proud of her son. Oh, baby, you're beaming with pride. I know you are. You're beaming with pride. And Shirley knows that it was her boyfriend, her lifelong boyfriend, Mr. Huck, who passed away. And so it's obvious that it's Mr. Hucks. I know, baby. Shirley should have a say-so in all of this, too. And she does. So Shirley does have a say-so, guys. I didn't say it a while ago, but Shirley absolutely had a say-so in this. And she is so happy. She just cannot hardly contain her joy and excitement. She's so darn happy that we chose her son. And these two are going to start showing off right now to find out if I made the right choice. Oh, there'll be a little bickering back and forth. But when all is said and done, I think that we made the right choice. Hey, don't start showing out now. Come here. Let me love you. Look at all this here. He has like a mane, like a horse. He does. He has like a horse's mane down his back. He's a beautiful goat. Very healthy and strong. And now he's going to have to live up to it. You're gonna have to live up to your name, and you're gonna have it's gonna be hard shoes to fill, as they say. He will have hard shoes to fill, big shoes to fill, right? Big shoes to fill. Yes. Thank y'all for watching, and we'll catch you on tomorrow's video.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.